Hi, what's up, y'all? It's me, Rant-Ga, here in the Campetra's tank top because, girl, it is like the 70s here in Atlanta. I am so excited to be with you guys again. If you don't know, my name is Rant-Ga. I am a musical pop star artist, your upcoming pop boy. And I've been on a break when it comes to podcasts, you know. For a little while, I was doing my podcast on Spotify and stuff. And I think I'll still use Spotify and Apple Music for, you know, a little longer and maybe try to upload those. But I really was trying to, like, you know, because like video podcasts are become the new trend for some reason. I don't know. Maybe we're just sick of listening and we're wanting to have a visual effect. But yeah, so I'm back on the channel with a new sort of podcast called Rant-Ga. I've been working on it for a very, 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 very long time and just trying to figure out like what to do with it, what new stuff I should do. I have a couple people and guests I will be bringing up onto the podcast pretty soon, which is very, very exciting. There's going to be a whole new format of it, and it's just going to be, you know, new shit, you know. So today we're going to be talking about a couple new things. The first thing we're going to talk about today is Lady Gaga, my mother, right there, my gay mother, her new album, Mayhem, and my honest opinion and thoughts about the album. I'm going to go and first start out saying that it is an amazing album. It is a great album, but it's not my favorite. So let's just take it back all the way back to like, not even Disease. Let's do like literally Harley Quinn, you know, because like, honestly, like, so first of all, she came in with a Joker, you know, the one movie that everyone like hated and was like flop and like, yeah, which low key, you guys just don't have taste, you know. I like, hear me out, because like I saw the movie, right? The first time I saw it, I kind of was like, okay, what the fuck did I just watch? You know, I want to first point out that I think both Joaquin Phoenix and Gaga did great as, you know, acting and stuff. I think a lot of it has to do with the story, you know. A lot of straight men are just like, Gaga like just ruins everything, it's because of her, it's a musical and like la, 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 la. And honestly, like I think even the musical stuff, like I kind of like the musical stuff because it's just a different perspective about how these people are thinking, and like it kind of fastens up the process of like, again, like how they're thinking, what's going on in the movie. I feel like the musical stuff was a little bit more efficient versus like adding another 30 minutes of what that whole, you know, song section was meaning in that time, if you know what I'm trying to say. What got me off guard was the ending of Joker. That's what I was just kind of like, huh. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know why. Like, I get the whole point of like, I actually watched the whole like multiple documentaries after about like talking about it and different views and like stuff, but I just like don't really understand why. Like, I understand why he might say he's not the Joker, but I was just kind of like, but why? Like, why would you make a movie about that? Like, it's just like stupid. I don't know. It just didn't make any sense. Like, the ending just made no sense. But moving on from that. So she came up with this beautiful, awesome album called Harley Quinn that a lot of twinks did not like. I honestly, like, it's honestly one of my favorite albums from Gaga. Like, I'm being so fucking real. Like, I actually am like one of the very few twinks that like actually listen to Gaga's like jazz stuff with Tony and stuff. Like I had tickets to go see her jazz show in Vegas and then had to cancel, unfortunately. But like I love Gaga and her jazz stuff. So when she came out with like Harley Quinn, girl, I found love. I fell in love. Like I could not stop singing Close to You and That's Entertainment and I Got a Word on a String. It's so fucking good. Twinks, like, it's so good. Anyway, my point is, though, I feel like I see Gaga's vision, though, because it's like, if Harley Quinn did well, I think it would have had such a smooth transition from Harley to Mayhem. But I feel like because it didn't, she announced Die With a Smile with before Joker. And I want to be honest with you, like I will say Die With a Smile is a perfect closure on the album. Like it is so amazing. Like when I listened to the album the first time and I heard Die With a Smile at the very end, like it got me kind of emotional because I was like, that is such a perfect closure, you know, like she's right. Do I think there's a money side and a promotion side of things with her doing that? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I know you, Interscope. I know you. But here's the thing. It was like, it's a little messy because she came out with Die With a Smile before the whole Joker chaos. And then basically it was like Joker flopped and she was like in this emergency state of like, okay, how do I like save this era? Like, how do I save my career? So she had to jump back to Die With a Smile and doing all these things of like performing with Bruno Mars at his like Las Vegas residency and then like just really heavily promoting Die With a Smile and just ignoring Joker altogether, which I found a little messy, just a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, so then Disease came out. I love Disease. Disease is one of the very first like Gaga songs that she's came out with that I just don't get sick of. I literally don't get sick of. Like I literally would watch the music video like 5 times a day when it first came out. Like it is so good. My only complaint to it is that if it literally was released a week earlier before Halloween, it would have done numbers. It literally would have done numbers. But she literally did it the week of like not the week of Halloween, but it was because like Halloween, it's like half of it's in October and the rest of the week is in November. But it was like the week, like basically the last week of October. If she did it the week prior, it would have done numbers. But I just feel like because it was so last minute and so close to Halloween, it was like, I feel like there wasn't enough time for the publicity to like, you know, catch on to it for Halloween and just in general. And then basically November happened and she came out with 2 versions of it, like the antidote version and like some other version. And I love you, Gaga, but it was just not the fucking shit. I am no, she better not be singing like that at Coachella, babe. Like that was not the shit. Anyway, so yeah, she just like did those 2 things. And then she did like a Rolling Stone interview and then and then the carpool karaoke and then she just dipped. She literally just dipped. She did the Santa Claus Come to Town single, but that's not really LG7 related. But yeah, she just kind of did, which was kind of like, I was kind of annoyed because I was like, I kind of want Disease merch. She could have given us merch. That's the least she could have done. Okay, maybe not performances and stuff, but she could have given us merch. Cause Gaga. We're gonna get to the whole like visuals and the aesthetic of Mayhem pretty soon. But so then she came out with like Abracadabra for the Grammys. Well, first of all, actually no. First before then, she there was like the whole like forest fire stuff, right? So she was doing it was kind of like scary because she was doing like all these like forest fire like performances and like all of the fans were just kind of like, okay, like is she gonna perform a new single then or now and then it was the Grammys and then they were like, okay, Gaga gonna she's going to perform with Bruno. So we all thought like, oh, they're going to do Die With A Smile and then something Mayhem related. No. I will say the Grammy performance, it's honestly super underrated. Not a lot of people like talk about it. But yeah, she announced, basically, long story short, we all know she announced Abracadabra during the Grammys. Here are my thoughts on Abracadabra. At first, I thought it was going to be a little bit too experimental for the masses to comprehend, but I was clearly wrong. I don't love Abracadabra as much as I do Disease. It's not as like hard hitting as Disease, and it just kind of sounds like another, like, I don't know, Rain on Me. Like, it just sounds like another gay club song, you know? Like, Disease is just different. Disease sounds like, I don't know, like a Perfect Illusion, or like Starstruck, you know, like one of those like Gaga songs that are like, it's kind of so experimental, even like Applause, so experimental that I feel like you can't really play that in the gay clubs. Like, but I feel like Abracadabra, it's not like I don't like gay club music. I just like I wasn't really gagged about Rain on Me. I was gagged like the week of Rain on Me. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, Ariana Grande's vocals are like eating, but like, I wasn't gagged. I was like, okay, but this is going to be like in every circuit party ever. Like, just wait. So like, I don't know. Abracadabra had to like wait. I had to like wait on it and just kind of like, also, I just don't like, what the fuck is that? Also, I just don't like the aesthetic of Abracadabra. I don't care about the music video. I think the music video, it's okay. I just think the set design is very like basic and boring. It literally looks like a dance studio painted black and calling it a day. Like, I don't care for the music video. I kind of wish it was more like witchy. I wish it was more, I kind of had a darker vibe. I wish we knew more about this mistress of mayhem. You know, like, what's the lore? Gaga does have like a tendency of like having trouble to explain her like eras. Like, she kind of didn't do that for Chromatica. Like, she had this whole thing, like all these like Chromatica tribes, and there was like a whole map, and like even like in the vinyl, like the deluxe vinyl, there's like a whole like magazine talking about the lore of Chromatica. And I'm just like, why did you not put that more in our face during the era? Like, I want to know more about Chromatica, you know? And I mean, I know like Mayhem has just started, but I just do kind of wish there was more, like, who is this mistress of mayhem? Who is the Black Plague Doctor in the music video? I mean, I kind of know now, but like back then I was just kind of like, who is this bitch? So yeah. But yeah, I don't know, Abracadabra, it's just like, it's kind of just mid. It's fun. It's cute. I love, you know, doing the abracadabra, you know, like all that. And I love the whole like Gaga fan interaction stuff. I like felt like I was in like 2012 all over again. Like, it was so cute. But yeah, I just like the song itself is just not, you know, I mean, I'm gonna go feral for When It Goes On. Don't get me wrong. I'm always a supporter of Gaga. Even though if I don't like the song, I will always support Gaga. You know, I will always try to like have a good time with the song no matter what. I do love how like Gaga really was trying to teach the twinks, like, this is what acid techno sounds like. I mean, not really, but like she was trying to teach the gays like acid techno. Like, there was I did like some production aspects of it. Like, there's even like a spot, it's like the second verse, and there's like a progressive house like riser, and it sounds very like art popish. It was very, very cool. Anyway, so then she announces Mayhem, like, it was like in February or so. So here are like I'm going to honestly just go into the cons. I'm so sorry. But here's the first thing. I do not like the aesthetic of Mayhem so far. I do not like the half like face of one thing and a half face of another thing, and I don't like it. I think it's so lazy. Like, I think it's like she could do better. Like when I think of like a dark album, I just think, I don't know. And then like the whole album, it's very like Halloween-esque. I just kind of was like, I don't know. I don't care for the the aesthetic of it so far. Even the merch, it's kind of like boring. It's just giving very much minimalist. I don't know. The album itself. So let's talk about the album. So the night of the album, I was lit. You know, I got pretty drunk and I was listening and partying to Gaga's like old like songs throughout the night. I watched like it was like an hour before. So like I did a whole hour of just listening to her music and then like a whole hour of like watching music videos and the, you know, Mayhem stuff and a couple performances, like just, you know, hyping me up. So the album itself, we can just talk about each album. Let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. I'm going to go and I'm just going to go through every single song and I'm just going to like give you my quick rundown because I do not want to bore you guys about just me standing here and just being like, you know, so here we go. Disease, 10 out of 10. Amazing. Industrial. I love it. I kind of wish the album was more like that. I remember I was coming home from work. Honestly, the night when Disease came out, it was really like so stressful. Like I was working at a job and like literally it was like midnight when I was working there and I was like so stressed out because I was like, I literally missed like it coming out at 12, you know? So I didn't even get to listen to it until like 12, almost like 12:30 or so. But I love the song. Love the music video. We need more music videos like that. She gagged. Abracadabra, we already talked about her. I'm going to give her like an 8.5 out of 10. Garden of Eden is so slay. So slay. She was my number one at first, but she's been lower just because I connected to other songs throughout the album. But she is so slay. She is sassy. I miss sassy Gaga. I could take you to the Garden of Eden. I can take you to the Garden of Eden. Yeah. Swine. Hey, yo. I was trying to think of like other references when she was just like very sassy, you know, like I miss sassy Gaga. Like I miss when she's just like a little snappy, you know, super cute, super cute. Perfect Celebrity. It's all over the place, honestly. I like the production of the song. I'm still trying to process the whole concept of the song. Like I know what it's about, you know, it's about her and herself like 10 years ago and like talking about how she had a lot of shit on her and, you know, whatever. Like it's just about her career, you know, whatever. But I don't know, it's just like there's a lot going on in the song and like I don't know, once she said Princess Diehard, I was just like, okay, hold on. Like I just was just like, we gotta take a break here. The outro, slay. I can see why she did that in Paris. Though she kind of fooled us. Like when she leaked the album and you hit like Paris, she's so like girl. Like she leaked Vanish Into You, like the last like outro, then she did Abracadabra, then she did Disease, making us think like, oh, it's gonna be a super dark industrial album. No. It's cute though. It's cute. Vanish Into You. I did not like Vanish Into You at first. I didn't. I was kind of like, why is this going to be the next single? Like, I was just kind of like, why? Like, there's better singles. Like, what the fuck? But I listened to it more, and before you know it, it's just the like new depressive anthem that I drink sad to, you know? It's a sad song, but it's also a cute song. It's very wholesome. I like it. It's nice. Garden of Eden, 9.5 out of 10. Perfect for Celebrity, 8.7 out of 10. Vanish Into You, 8.9 out of 10. Killer. I did not like this song at first too because I'm actually a really big Gustavo Stein fan. I've been a fan of his for like a really long time. And I was actually getting to be a little worried when he was working with Gaga because he just came out with an album, I think it was like last year. And I was not impressed with it. And so I was just kind of like, well, I hope he's not going to do that with GAGA. I'm like, I need the industrial techno stuff he was doing back in like 2012 and stuff. So when I came out to listen to Killa, I was just kind of like, oh, he did do that. He did do that. But what made me like it more was the SNL performance, which we're actually, oh, you know what? Let's just talk about that right now. SNL. She did phenomenal during those SNL. Okay. Like, Abracadabra, I will say that. And this is not even me. Even if I liked Abracadabra, the Abracadabra performance was like honestly really shit. She was pitchy, she was breathy, the set was boring. I just didn't like it. I did love the little cool like intro. I was like, ooh, this is getting me kind of excited for Coachella, but like didn't like it. The Killa performance, y'all, that was amazing. That was amazing. That made me like it even more. It kind of gave art pop. Made me like fall in love with it more. So Killa, I'm a killer. I'll give it a 9. Just a 9. Just a 9. You know, not even a 9 out of 10. Just a 9. Zombie Boy is my number one favorite. The outro, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's October all over again. Zombie Boy is literally inspiring me to be like some sort of like zombie-esque thing for Halloween this year. Because it's just like this song fucking eats. I know I don't really care about Mayhem right now, but I just know I'm gonna Halloween is when I'm gonna fall in love with it. I just know it's gonna be Halloween time, and then before you know it, this is gonna be like my 5th favorite album, and it's gonna become my 3rd. Like, just watch. Zombie Boy is amazing. I fell in love with it in the like music video of Disease. 10 out of 11,000 billion quadrillion out of 10. Unnumbered, bitch. Love Drug, literally 2nd favorite. Love the song. It's so fucking depressing. I'm emo. I love emo pop shit. How Bad You Want Me is her worst fucking song she's ever made in her fucking career. I'm sorry. She was even like telling me about, I remember like Gaga, she would have this interview and she was telling the story about it. And we're going to talk about Michael Polanski in a second, okay? Bro, we got some fucking issues, okay? We need to go outside, okay? We need to go outside and talk. This song is fucking bad, but so anyway, long story short, she was like, she was going to like have it off the record. And then Michael was like, no, you should keep it on the record. And she's like, you know what? You're my boyfriend. I'm in the honeymoon stage, so I'm going to listen to you. Worst song fucking ever, okay? Gaga would never make something this bland and boring and just dull. It's dull. And even like the cursing in it is like, you're so fucked up. Like, it's cringe. It's so cringe. Okay, anyway. Don't Call It a Night, amazing. That like bridge with the vocoder, like amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, Love Drug, 9 out of 10. How About You Want Me, -1 billion out of 10. Don't Call It a Night, 7 out of 10. Shadow of a Man. At first listen, I was excuse me, holy shit. I was a little disappointed because I was kind of hoping it was a little bit more like pop experimental, but honestly, like a couple listens later, like literally like 3 lessons later, I was like, you know what? No, fuck that shit. I love the Michael Jackson like vibes we're getting in this song. Again, another song I'm going to fall in love with when it's Halloween time. And I see why this like song was like featured on the Chromatica Ball teaser when, you know, whatever. Amazing. Slay. I wonder though, now that Mayhem is out, is she going to keep the Shadow of a Man snippet, LG7, Lady Gaga's coming in the Chromatica Ball film forever? Like, that's what I want to know. She should change it and be like, stream Mayhem. Shadow of a Man, 9 point... Actually, no. We'll do 8.8 out of 10. Yeah. Where's Beast? Yeah. You guys keep hating on the Beast. Stop it. You don't fucking get it. It is an 80s power like ballad. It's amazing. I don't know why you guys don't like it. It's like literally about a werewolf. Someone said like it was about Lady Gaga and Michael's like sex life, and I was like, don't ever say that again. Like, don't ruin the song for me. Like, literally stop. Literally stop. Love the Beast. I think it's like probably like my fourth fave on the album, fourth or third. 8.9 out of 10. Blade of Grass, boring. I'm sorry, it's boring. It doesn't really do anything for me. It's cute, it's wholesome. I'm so happy that Gaga's in her honeymoon phase. Loving that for her, but for me, I just don't fucking care. I just don't care. I'm sorry. 7 out of 10. Though I love the outro. I do love the outro, and I was trying to think to myself, okay, if she did not have Die With a Smile, would Blade of Grass be one of the best outros we've ever had for an album from Gaga? Like, I was just thinking about that. So, and then obviously Die With a Smile. Blade of Grass, 7 out of 10. Actually, 7.5 out of 10 because that outro, and then Die With a Smile. Actually, Die With a Smile actually grew on me over time. I didn't like it in the moment because I was a selfish bitch, and I was like, I don't like Die With a Smile because I'm not in love, and I'm so sick and tired of everyone being in love. And so if I'm not in love, I don't like the song. So yeah. Overall, the album, I mean, it's a solid album. And I totally could see how this could have Grammy nominations. I'm really excited for the performances, the aesthetics, the things we're going to get for this era. Sorry. Yeah, I kind of have one concern I do have about the album is how much Michael is put into the album. Her husband. If you don't know who Michael is, it's her husband. Like I said, I am so happy for Gaga being in love, being with her man, like honeymoon, whatever. But I want this whole thing about Michael being involved with her music to be a one-time thing because I want to listen to Gaga. I don't want to listen to Michael forever. Gaga was already in a band, okay? That was called Cheek to Cheek and Love for Sale with Tony Bennett, okay? I know, like, Michael, he wishes he was Tony. He wishes he had music, a song about... Actually, he did with Blade of Grass and, like, basically the whole album. But, like, I just, like... Because, like, I even, like, there's been a couple interviews where, like, Gaga was like, oh, I really wanted to do it this way, but Michael, he told me not to. I really wanted to do it this way and do this and drive this, but Michael, my husband, he told me no because it was part of some bullshit like inspiration thing. Like, I just like, look, I mean, like I said, I'm happy for Gaga. I really am. But I'm just like, for the next couple albums, I really don't want Michael to be part of the music. Okay, maybe, sure, and be inspired by Michael, sing about Michael, whatever, but Michael needs to be the fuck out of the studio and not tell Gaga what the fuck to do. And it's her album, it's her work. I want to hear Gaga, you know, like, I just produce tracks for Gaga, but just don't tell her what to do. Thank you very much. Good night. Okay, moving on from Mayhem. Overall, Mayhem, I think, is a good vibe, slay album. I was a little worried that Mayhem was going to just be a dark Chromatica because once Abracadabra came in, I heard the drums on Abracadabra are literally the same house drums we had on Chromatica, and I was like, oh dear Lord. That's another reason why I didn't like Abracadabra, because I was just like, this better, where's my charger? This better not be another fucking like Chromatica. And honestly, I don't not like Chromatica. Hold up one second. It's not that I don't like Chromatica, but I feel like a lot of gays and like, not even just gays. Why the fuck do I keep referring her fans as gays? Fuck's sake, I'm bisexual. A lot of her monsters were just agreeing that Chromatica was just kind of a weird era. Like, it was just very weird. Like, it's not that we couldn't click to it. It just was just like, there's just something about it that's just very like, it's hard to like connect with. I don't know. It was just she was just kind of like borderline about to like herself. So I just feel like because of that, we didn't feel like we had Gaga fully there for the era, and it just kind of felt like it was kind of all over the place. And like there would just be like this like inside joke with the fans that we would think that Chromatika's over, and then all of a sudden she comes out with a fucking Oreo collaboration, or she'll come out with a Fortnite collaboration, or she'll just like, you know, it just would never fucking end. It was like literally the longest album cycle we've ever fucking had in our fucking entirely of Little Monster Central. So yeah, anyway, Mayhem, it's not a bad album. I just think there just could have been a better execution for it, and I'm a little scared for that. You know, she's also come out with a couple tour shows. I don't know what the fuck she's doing with that, honestly. So, okay, if you don't know, she has like shows in Brazil. She has a free one in Brazil. She has 2 in Mexico, 1 in Singapore, and then I think 1 in Australia or something. I don't fucking know. Sydney. I don't know if she's doing a tour. I don't know. I kind of have, I think it's kind of smart what she's doing. She's trying to like bunk out these like smaller / bigger cities first before she's doing the whole like tour thing, to just kind of like maybe lower the cost of when she does like an official Mayhem Ball tour, you know. I mean, if she does the Mayhem Ball tour and she goes back to those places, then I'm going to be like super fucking confused. I don't know. Maybe it could be something like Enigma, where she's going to perform Coachella and then just do that same Coachella set with those dates. She kind of did that with Enigma. She did Enigma, and then she did that in Miami. And then she did like a private Enigma show for Apple and like at their like headquarters or something. So it could be something similar like that. I don't really know. It's like a little, I don't know, confusing. But I do think it, like I said, I mean, I'm hoping what she's doing is that she's trying to knock out these cities first, like this year, and then next year she can focus on, you know, Europe and North America, because I'm going to be honest, girl, I am not ready for the Mayhem Ball tour. I am still trying to process me spending over $2,000 to see GAGA for Coachella. So please be nice to my wallet. Speaking about ASMR, you need to check out Lady Gaga's Mayhem ASMR interview. It is one of the most funniest fucking things. Can we just talk about the fucking Mayhem? The Mayhem press has just been so fucking funny, bro. It's so funny and just entertaining. It's actually like, oh my gosh, we have Gaga back. Like, we have the fucking ASMR one. That one, I was laughing and like cackling literally the whole fucking time. It was so funny and cute. Then she had the fucking Hot Ones chicken interview where they were literally torturing Gaga with the fucking chicken. She couldn't even fucking promote her fucking album without being like, I need water or milk. Like, it was the funniest, but like most concerning fucking shit after. She's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is my team putting me through, like, these things? She did, like, obviously SNL. She's just, I mean, Mayhem, I will say, like, Mayhem, it's a pretty impressive era so far, okay? I'm like, she's definitely trying to, like, impress her fans with this one. Okay, so just to wrap Mayhem up, it's a, you know, Slay album. It's great. It's not my favorite. It needs work. We're going to just see how it goes. Let her cook. Let her cook. Gaga, you're going to release. Listen to me, Gaga. Listen to me, Stephanie. You are going to release your album, your tour next year. Okay? We're going to release the tour next year. Okay? Moving on, we're going to go and talk about, let's see, what should we talk about? Let's talk about Coachella. Let's talk about Coachella because it does involve Gaga. If you didn't know, after the multiple story posts I have on my story, I am going to Coachella to see Gaga. Lady Gaga's Coachella performance in 2017 is one of my all-time favorite performances by her, and I was just like always like manifesting ever since 2017 that I hope she performs at Coachella like again. And I kind of thought to myself, I don't think it's going to happen. You know, if it does happen, I think it would be for Chromatica. And like, that obviously didn't happen, but it happened for Mayhem. So works out in my favor. And I kind of was thinking to myself, if I'm going to go to Coachella, let's do it for Gaga. You know, like this is my one time, my one shot going to ever going to Coachella, let's go for just Gaga. You know, like, was trying to think to myself, I mean, who else would I want to see? I mean, obviously like Britney Spears, but I'm pretty sure she's like retired. And, you know, I don't know, like, I just don't know who else I would want to spend this amount of money for, you know, other than maybe Britney Spears and maybe, no, not even like, no, I don't know. I really don't know. Like maybe, no. Anyway, so I'm going to go see, here are some predictions. There are rumors, if you don't know, my favorite album from Gaga is Joanne. There's Joanne. There's Joanne. That's it. Is Joanne. There are rumors, and this is not even just me being like delusional, but there are rumors that she is going to perform John Wayne at Coachella. There are some predictions that she's going to do that. That are some sort of Joanne type song, you know, because honestly, I mean, as much as the Twinks hate that album too, it's always the good albums. Harley Quinn, the jazz albums, Joanne, you know, they always hate the bad stuff, you know, like they're just so, Joanne is very Mayhem-esque. If you think about it, it's very rock. They could swing up the production a little bit, you know, like it would be amazing, you know. I think also she's going to do a lot of like of her, oh, my screen went dark. A lot of her hits, you know, Poker Face, Just Dance, Bad Romance, blah, blah, blah. I think she's also going to perform Bloody Mary. I hope she performs Government Hooker. I don't know about art pop. I really don't know. I mean, it's possible she could do GUI. It's possible she could do like one of like, you know, Dope or Gypsy. Maybe not Gypsy, but no, not even Dope. I don't know. Like I was trying to make my own like Coachella like set list. And I was just like, none of them really give Mayhem. Venus does. Actually, Venus kind of does with like Garden of Eden, you know? I just couldn't find anything that was like art pop that's like kind of Mayhem-esque, you know, not even like maybe what she does Mary Jane Holland, because it's legal to smoke marijuana in California. She'd be like, Californians, put your fucking blunts up, Mary Jane Holland, you know, like... Could you imagine like her coming out with like the chairs around her neck and stuff too? Like that would be so like a gag. A couple other people I'm gonna go see. A lot of them are like DJs. Hold up. Let me okay. I want to see Missy Elliott so bad. Manifesting she's going to be on the main stage, because on Friday I'm gonna literally camp at the Barricade literally all day. That's the one day though, so I'm really happy it's only one day that I only have to camp, because I went to Lollapalooza last year and I camped at the stage like for 2 days straight. It was tough. It was really extreme. So yeah, Missy Elliott, hopefully. Above and Beyond, I love them. They're amazing. I saw them drunk last year at Pride in New York City, and it was a mind-changing experience. I don't care about Charlie. I'm sorry. I could skip Charlie XCX for this one time. I just don't care about Brad. I'm sorry. I saw the Sweat Tour, and that's all I kind of need. And I feel like at Coachella, there's going to be so many better artists on Saturday that I'm just kind of like, I don't really care about Charlie. Like, I'm sorry. Horse Girl. So excited for her. I want to see Travis Scott, but from a distance, because I do not want to die. To Hollis, I wouldn't mind saying hello to. I saw them open for Skrillex last year. That was amazing before he like got transgendered into being this Ken Carson loser weirdo. There's a couple like groups that I'm just like, I don't really know, but like I wouldn't mind going to check them out, you know, but I don't, you know, like I want to see Snow Strippers so bad. Ty Dolla $ign. Zed's going, but I don't really care, honestly. I've said it, I've seen him so many times. I'm gonna see Tiesto. Hopefully he does not disappoint this time. He came to Atlanta and I was just like, girl. And Afrojack. There's a couple other artists, but I don't know. I don't want to bore you. Coachella's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so slay. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna come out with a vlog. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Next thing we're gonna talk about, quietly, swiftly, quickly, whatever, is my music. So if you guys didn't know, I came out with an album, Bloody Disco Tears Reimagined. You should go check it out. It's a remix album. I've worked on it was a last minute idea. I was like, it kind of started because I was just making remixes of my own songs over the summer last year, and I was just kind of like, let's make this into an album, you know? Not only that, but I was also like re-recording some of my songs like differently, and I was just kind of like, this would be a cool idea, a good promotion idea. I was like, I feel like there needs to be more for the era, because I canceled my tour. If you didn't know, I had a tour. I had the Atlanta show, but then I was going to go to LA. I was going to go to New York. I was having plans to go into Boston and then Nashville and then maybe one date in Florida. But I canceled it because I was just like, after the Atlanta show, it just took a lot out of me and I just didn't feel like I was ready. I was just like, I need a little more time, you know? But yeah, so you should go check out the remix album. It's doing actually much better than I thought. My new music is going to be amazing. You guys are going to really like it. It's really loud. It's really cunt. It's like the first album I've had that has like a lot of outtakes. Like there's a lot of songs that have been taken off the album. It's just yeah, it's a party. It has a little bit of everything. It has a little bit of dubstep. It has a little bit of Romanian. It has a little bit of cunty 2010s music. It has some trap, some rap, some brat. You're all are gonna like it. So yeah. This is like normally the time. So, okay, moving forward with these podcasts though. Moving forward, this is normally the time when I'm going to go on TikTok and I'm going to find, instead of ranting about TikToks on my TikTok and getting banned and getting like demonetized, let me do it here. So I was going to like, at this time, I was going to find a bunch of TikToks that I find that I need. They're not even like need to be all negative. Like it can be even like relatable things like Chipotle is like so slay for the summer and you should try to eat Chipotle more for the summer. And then I would talk about how that, you know, so I'll just react to TikToks, but I just kind of was like, let's keep this first one chill. We'll do that for the next one. So yeah, I'm coming out with a Lollapalooza vlog pretty soon. So look out for that. Stream my music. And remember, Gaga, do not post your tour dates for America until next year.